And now we're joined by Connie Moore, who's an analyst at Digital Clarity, and by Jenny Victor, who's in product marketing for OpenText Process Suite. So first of all, Connie, welcome. I want to ask you first of all about the big whole subject of case management and some of the big trends that you're seeing. Tell us about that.
Case management is a fascinating area of technology because it is a way to automate extremely complex processes that are usually strategically important to the organization, but have been very difficult to tackle. And the reason why is that it's not only involving flow and how work is coordinated, it has a very heavy emphasis on information, whether that's a document, a form, some other type of unstructured content. And so if you look at a traditional business process management software, the emphasis is very much on flow. Mm-hmm. And that's fine, that's good. But when you go into organizations that are very document intensive and information intensive, the focus is on data, and flow is part of that, but you focus on the data and the information first.
Okay.
So I'm thrilled that companies are beginning to understand case. I think it is, unfortunately has kind of a strange name. Yeah. It makes sense if you know about the kind of processes that are being tackled, but it's something that has had a hard time getting defined because people don't know what we're talking about. We're literally talking about how to handle a folder of information, which is the case.
Okay.
And all the complex things that happen to that folder of work from start to completion.
Okay, well, that's a great description. So, Jenny, if I can come to you.
Yes.
Been a big OpenText announcement about People Center.
Yes.
Tell us what is it, and why should it? why do you have this?
Well, People Center is a great application that focuses on case management solution, leveraging that technology to really simplify processes for an HR department. So if you think about how an HR department interacts with its employees, employees ask questions of the HR department, an HR department needs information from an employee, all of those can be a case. And now that can be an automated process, really taking the burden off of HR in terms of tracking every little step of it because it's automated now through the application.
Right.
So People Center is a great example of how you can tackle specific case management processes in a targeted application, and that's what we've brought to market.
This is unstructured data as well, which is very common. If you
very much so.
Reviews and the files that every employee has.
Yeah, think of a new employee joining a company and all the information that has to be collected.
Yep.
A lot of that information has to be reviewed. It needs to be passed on to different departments, whether or not you need a child's birth certificate for a benefit to add, right?
Right.
So all of that information needs to be captured and managed and approved, but you want to streamline it and simplify it so you can allow your HR teams to focus on other high-value activities instead of these very simple, repetitive tasks.
Okay, so Connie, what does this mean for customers?
Well, I think it's extremely important because it's amazing how much the spend is on HR business processes. And it's because organizations are trying to attract the right talent. They're competing for the right talent. There's a whole generational change as baby boomers retire. And so a lot of people may have thought of HR as being kind of in a side area of the organization, and that could not be further from the truth because you talk to CEOs, they really care about HR. Are they getting the right people in? Are they competitive? And is HR focusing on the right things? So it's very important, very good opportunity for OpenText.
Okay, and for HR, there have been some big trends, so SaaS coming in, different things joining to the rest of the business. Is this one of the really big trends in HR now?
Yes, I think so. The automation of HR processes. And there's not only the hiring, recruiting, hiring, all of that. There's all the learning that HR manages for training new employees and reskilling employees. And so it has a very strategic focus.
Is this part of the digital transformation story that we're hearing so much about, or is that an overhyped term that you guys don't use in this context? Well, to you first, Jenny.
Yes, it is. I mean, anything that you can bring automation to and simplify for your workforce in terms of these processes, document capture and management along with that is part of digital transformation. How can you very easily provide answers to employees? This allows for easy access help desk feature so people can get information when they need it on their own time and anywhere. Use it on a mobile app. Part of digital transformation is bringing to corporate processes the experience you have with your consumer devices.
Yeah.
So this is one of those opportunities for this. And in terms of your SaaS comment, this is a fully SaaS application, so it is available, leveraging the OpenText Cloud, of course, as a SaaS offer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think digital transformation, we may have heard it so much, we're getting accustomed to it, and it's kind of washing over us. But digital transformation is absolutely on the path of every organization, whether they're a business or a government agency or whatever. And the C-suite wants change in how their processes are done. They want not old-fashioned processes trying to hold up new ways of doing work. They need the processes to be as current and vibrant and flexible and adaptive as they want their business to be. And that's all part of transformation. Also, there's a hidden gem in this because OpenText has tackled the HR side. Well, you can just imagine taking that logic, taking that information integration, taking that flow, and applying to other business processes. I immediately was thinking about a caseworker in a social work kind of situation in a county government or city government. As Jenny was describing the HR process, I was thinking how you could lift it, modify it, and be up and running really quickly in other business processes.
Okay, great. And so wrapping this up, with case management, where do you see the next 5 years? Where is this heading? Connie?
Well, I think case management, it has so much opportunity for growth. We're going to see it really explode. And in many ways, it's the thing that took over BPM. And if you think about case in a shorthand way, it's process plus information. And we're going to see so many more types of information that we don't have names for now because they haven't been invented. But for example, 10 years ago, we didn't know about tweets. We didn't know about Facebook. And we're going to have more of that stuff.
Yep.
And so with the Internet of Things, with robotics, and the explosion of new types of information, including very visual, dynamic information, that's going to drive case. So it's got a very healthy future.
Jenny?
I think the interesting thing about case is it's going to get very pinpointed and application-centric. Right now, as Connie said, it's something that does tackle very big challenges, but as we start to see how companies want to connect this process and content side of things, they're starting to address it in very selected, targeted cases or examples, and that is just going to allow them to move very quickly. This is going to be something that used to be a huge project that took a lot of time to something that you're going to be able to build and deploy quickly and easily and start to get benefits from very rapidly. I think that's going to be exciting.
Okay, it's fascinating stuff. Jenny, Connie, thank you both very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.